This just into us, and again, this is the aftermath of the bikers versus SUV. We know what happened here. You've got the man driving the SUV. It's a father. He's along with his wife and 2-year-old daughter in the back. He ends up bumping one of the motorcyclists, and that escalates things. And here he is. He says at this point, he's surrounded. They're pounding on his car. They've slashed his tires. He takes off and runs over a man by the name of Mieses. Now, he has 2 broken legs, may never walk again, has been in a coma. Well, his family's hired high-powered attorney Gloria Allred. Gloria Allred insists that this man was an innocent victim. She spoke with the media a short time ago. Let's listen to what Gloria Allred had to say.
Is an innocent victim who was trying to help the driver of the SUV when he was run over. Edwin Mieses is 32 years old. He is an accomplished and an aspiring musician. He is a devoted father who takes care of his 2 children, ages 15 and 9. He has been living with the mother of his children for more than 16 years. They are a family, and they look after one another. She has been at his side at the hospital ever since the tragic events last Sunday. Edwin J. is not a member of any gang. He loves to ride motorbikes, and he came to New York City with his best friend to participate in a ride. Nothing more. He did not know any of the other participants except for the friend that came with him. Most importantly, Edwin is a human being and he has a heart. He had no malice or ill intentions towards Mr. Lien or his family whatsoever. When he saw the driver's Range Rover stopped on the road, he pulled his bike over to the side and he walked over to where the accident had occurred to see what had happened. And then he tried to encourage people to move on and keep riding. He was attempting to defuse the situation. He told everyone to move on and go back to riding. And he turned his back to the SUV to start walking back to his own bike. It was then, with his back to the SUV, and as he was in front of it, that he was run over and crushed. The SUV ran right over him. Other bikers, one of whom we have been told was a firefighter and another an EMT, rendered aid and encouraged him to focus on his children and the people that he loved until the ambulance arrived. Edwin thought that he would die. I am not here to justify the beating of Mr. Lien, which followed. I deplore violence, and nothing I say is intended to condone the beating of the driver. Edwin Mieses and his family deplore what happened to the driver of the SUV. I deplore it. There is no place for such violence in our society, period. However, let us not lose sight of the fact that Mr. Mieses had done nothing to Mr. Lien. He wished them no harm. He was walking away from the SUV when he was run over. Are people so blinded by their fears and prejudices in this case that they cannot see that before anyone laid a hand on Mr. Lien, that Edward Mieses was run over and left severely injured? Where is the justice in that? Mr. Mieses now lies in a hospital with a broken spine in 2 places, multiple fractured ribs, a punctured lung, a torn aortic valve, and the doctors have indicated that they do not know whether or not he will ever walk again. Mr. Mieses' life and the lives of his partner, children, parents, and everyone else who knows and loves him were forever changed last Sunday. It is a miracle that he survived. He faces a very uncertain future. The video shows that the SUV was standing still. Edwin Mieses, J., was in front of that SUV with his back turned, not engaging in any behavior that was threatening or inappropriate. He was off of his bike. His sole intention was to defuse the situation. Then we see Mr. Lien's SUV roar off at top speed. Watch the video. Watch it again and again, as I have. Watch that huge vehicle SUV blast off and watch it as it is lifted several feet off the ground as it rolls over Edwin Mieses. Edwin did not do anything that justified Mr. Lien's decision to drive his Range Rover over him. Whether one likes people who ride motorcycles is not the issue.
You can imagine how difficult it was for us to learn about what happened to Edwin, to learn that he almost died and that he may never walk again. That is all still sinking in. We are confused and we are scared. What we are going through has been made even worse by the perception that some people apparently have about the people who participated in the motorcycle ride last Sunday. They are not gang members. They are not thugs. They are FedEx drivers, plumbers, military reservists, musicians. They are fathers and brothers and sons and sisters and mothers, ordinarily people like you and me, who share a common enthusiasm for motorcycles. Edwin didn't know any of the people he was riding with before Sunday, other than the one friend he came to New York with. The outpouring of support these strangers have given us during the last few days has been amazing, and we will forever be grateful for their help. Edwin is as devoted family man as they come. He has been a wonderful, loving partner to me for almost 17 years. He is an adoring and caring father to our 2 children. Until he was run over by...
All right, there we were listening to the wife of Edwin Mieses, who again was run over by the SUV drivers. The SUV driver was frightened. He said that his car was being pounded on. The car's tires were slashed as well, and his wife even released a statement saying it was a life or death situation. They had to get out of there, but now you have high-powered attorney Gloria Allred representing Mr. Mieses and his family. So what will happen next, we'll have it for you.